guys, welcome to Rhinofeed. Today I'm going to review the Cherry MX Board 3.0. And I do have to thank Cherry for sending this out to me for a review. Very much appreciate it. So without further ado, the review. Included in the box you get the keyboard itself, a user guide, a 1.8 meter or 6 foot mini B cable which is removable, 2 small rubber caps for your angle adjustment feet, and 2 very large rubber feet. As far as the build goes, it's a very low profile design. It has an aluminum plate, but it has a flimsy plastic case that really lets the design down. It does have a Cherry logo on the top of the board that lights up with a white LED. It has the mini B port, 2 small rubber feet in the front, 2 large rubber feet in the middle, and 2 small rubber feet on your angle adjustment feet. The dimensions are 17.5 by 6 by 1 inch, and the feet at 1/2 inch, and it weighs almost 30 ounces. The layout is a standard ANSI layout with 4 additional keys in the top right corner. You've got volume control and then your default browser key. You can disable the Windows key if you press the left control plus this browser key. Interestingly, you can't just press any control, it has to be the left control. Green LEDs will light up when the Windows keys are enabled, and then there's also some green LEDs on your num lock, scroll lock, and caps lock. They also have some additional software for a few extra features. They claim in the manual that this keyboard has N key rollover up to 14 keys, and you can also find it on the box, which I think is funny for 2 reasons. First, N key rollover means unlimited. It does not mean limited to 14 or any number of keys, it's unlimited. Secondly, after testing, this keyboard only has 6 key rollover. I don't know what's up with that. I looked in the manual and in the software and there was no way to change it through a function layer, so it's just 6 key rollover. The solder work looked pretty good. It was all shiny, but I think they should have clipped these leads a little bit closer. The keycaps are ABS, they're laser printed lettering, and they are very low profile, so if you like low profile keys, this is one of the few keyboards that has that as an option. The quality of them kind of lets this keyboard down. They're ABS and you feel the lettering, which always kind of bugged me. The key switches are of course made by Cherry, but they have Cherry MX Black, Red, Brown, and Blue available. This particular keyboard has Cherry MX Blues, and of course they use Cherry stabilizers. Alright, so here's the software. Very simple, you don't actually need to install this if you don't want to. It just gives you a few extra features. There are some mouse functions as well, kind of macros and different system related things. But again, you don't need to install this software. It's very simple. It only allows you to change F1 through F12 and then your 4 keys in the top right of the keyboard. So it's not even for every single key. So the functions that you can do, you can open up a program, folder or file or web page. You can do some basic system management stuff, such as logging off, shutting down. And then they have sort of like a wait time and additional extra key press. Text macros, those are pretty easy. Hello. Hi. Accept, and then anytime I hit F1, and then you'll notice in the bottom right corner here that the name of the macro will end up showing up, which is kind of cool. And then other than that, you can do key sequences, which kind of the same thing as a text macro, but it allows you to control the timing of everything. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and then free assignments. You can do even more functions in all of these different drop-down lists. So it gets pretty detailed. And lastly, you can just disable the key if you don't want to. But yeah, that's about it. Even though there's an aluminum plate, which I would actually prefer steel if possible, they used a really cheap, flimsy plastic case, and then the keycaps are ABS with laser printed lettering, which you can feel every letter as you type, which is kind of bothersome to me. It just makes this keyboard really unappealing to me. And then on top of that, the price is about $100 MSRP. You might be able to find it cheaper, but Nonetheless, there are so many good keyboards at that price category that I don't think I could recommend this keyboard. The only positives about it are that it is simple. Like, there are no flashy gimmicks. So it will fit into an office environment with nobody taking a second glance. You also might like the low profile design, which is pretty uncommon on mechanical keyboards, especially if you're coming from a membrane keyboard already. Alright, that's about it. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and as always, please rate, comment, and subscribe.